Welcome to Julie the Thrifty Designer. I have decided to do the other side of my front porch today, and so here's a little sneak peek of what I have done. If that's interesting to you, stay tuned and see what I have done. Okay, here you're gonna see this half of my porch. This is the half we actually live on, though. I sit out here and my brother sits out here. And so you're going to see our junk. Anyway, I just have a car seat that I need to deal with, and that over there, everything just gets thrown on it instead of it looking nice. And then my old flowers that are just kind of seen better moments. I mean, it's the new season. We haven't really done anything out here to clean everything up yet. So, as you can see, it needs to be cleaned. Everything is dirty. I still have, like I said, the fall stuff that I used at fall, and just things laying around, and those flowers have seen better days. They're all faded, but you can see I have a very beautiful pond area right here, and this is where we like to sit because we can really listen to the pond. And I have fish in there. I don't know if you can see them. There's one right there. Do you see him? Look at there. I have 3. But it's all beginning to take shape. The flowers are beginning to bloom and come out. It's starting to look nice. My rose bush I got for Mother's Day or my birthday last year has died, so we're going to have to replace it. This has not been the greatest years. I mean, look out in there. I mean, our leaves are not coming on our trees yet. And what is today, the 14th of May? We're normally full of leaves. It's just really, really weird. I don't understand it. Anyway. So then I have this cute little, and that's a real bird's nest on here. I see the birds have been picking at it over the years. We had, I think it was a robin, tried to lay her babies in there, and they just didn't really work. And she left her nest, and all the other birds come over here and take stuff off of it. And that sign is faded. And so anyway, there's just a huge mess. I mean, everything is just not very nice looking. And so we're going to be working on that very soon. Well, okay, I'm showing you this corner here. I've taken it off and I have cleaned the glass. And I'm going to show you the things I've gotten. Look at this neat ironwork. It's not very heavy, but it is true iron. And I got it at the thrift store. We had a thrift store over by my doctor's office that was open yesterday. Yay! And unfortunately, they didn't have any great sale. Boy, it's a loud bird, isn't it? They didn't have a great sale, but it was just so good to be shopping again at my favorite stores, the thrift stores, where I have such a variety of different things to look at. So anyway, I bought that thinking it would look really pretty good there. So I did. I just got it. And of course, I'm just leaning it. All I did was set it in here, and I just leaned it like that. Now I'll show you next what I'm going to do with it. Okay, I found this really neat vase. Of course, like I said, they had no wonderful sale, but it was really pretty, and it's got the lid. So I just simply put, again, one of the geraniums from Hobby Lobby's, and then here's some old purple flowers I already had around the house. I don't know where they came from. These yellow ones came from the Dollar Tree, and this green plant I already had around the house here, and actually it had faded, so I took some green paint and some black paint and sprayed it, mixed it on it, just to see if I could bring it back to being green, and I think it worked fairly well. And these ones are kind of spent. They were already out here. Whoops. Oh well, I'll put that on later. But anyway, just putting a little touch of some color. Oh, and then there's some purple See the purple right in here? Those actually came from Walmart. And there were $3.95 a bush on those, you know, so I thought those would look really nice. So that's what I put on the top shelf. Let me show you what we're going to do to the next one. Well, by the way, I have my temperature. This thing is old. It was my mother's. So this thing is probably 25 or plus years old. And it's really faded in the sun or whatever, yellowed in the sun, but I can still see what the temperature is. And I just simply put it on a stand to help hold it in place because it keeps wanting to slide without it. So I'll show you what goes next in that spot. Okay, I just had this beautiful white, it's a ceramic pot. It has a really nice chip look to it. It's really very pretty. And I just simply put some Walmart greenery, and Dollar Tree, and also the purple flowers again. The bush of it came from Walmart. And I just stuck them in there. I just bent them over so they hold in there. Then my lanterns that I actually use at Christmas with my heaven, or is it no Halloween? Sorry, my Halloween one. When I do my heaven and hell, the arch for heaven, I have used these lanterns. But for right now, I just put them there and a citronella candle in them. And I think that looks very pretty. Okay. And then down below, all I did was simply put 2 of the Walmart 97-cent picks and a birdhouse that my husband built. And then when I was at that thrift store, I found this beautiful scroll. I was planning on putting it right in the middle above my front door, but it's actually too tall for the space I have, so it doesn't work. So I thought, well, that's all right. It looks good in front of the basket. And then down below, I'm not putting anything in there. I've just got my garden gloves right there, and there's just stuff in the basket that's I need to go through and probably get rid of most of everything. It's been out here for a long time. But I think that really turned out very pretty. And then here's that birdhouse, and it had a faded out picture. I liked the picture because of the bird, but it was so faded it just wasn't pretty anymore. So I had just kind of thrown around this beautiful iron scroll, and I just leaned it up there, and then I went and found my bird. This gets moved around. It's in the backyard, front yard, wherever, you know. And I just stuck it there because I thought, well, that makes a very pretty spot. And it is an authentic bird's nest. Nothing lives in it. You know, it hasn't for a long time. But I just thought, you know, that just kind of gives it a really pretty look. And then I have a chair down here. And this one here, it got moved over so I could show you. But then here is the chair with that cute red pillow. And I just did one because they're kind of in the way when we're trying to sit down. I'm on this side of the porch. Because my brother actually sits on the other side out here all day long, all day, all the time, and the pillow just wouldn't work. So I just did one for this spot of color. And then right here, remember in the before picture how these were just faded and just looked terrible. And so again, I put the 97-cent greenery from Walmart, and then the Hobby Lobby geranium, just one, and how they just really look so sparkly and pretty. I think it looks really nice anyway. It looks pretty real to me. Okay, now I'm showing you my coffee table, or not coffee table, my end table here that we can sit at. And at that same thrift store, I found this really neat, I don't even know what it is, just ornamentational thing that I just think it looks really neat. And I thought it had that nice old world touch to it, so I just put it out here. To me it was a little short, so I just lifted it up on a lift. And I think it looks pretty good. And I always have this this vase out here, and I just put a geranium in it for a spot of color, and then my other lantern with a citronella candle in it. And I think very simple and very pretty. Now we have a couple of pots in the back here that just has our, like these are scissors in our pruners and some stakes that we might need. And I just think that it's very useful to have right there. And there's even a fan in there in case I'm sitting out here and it's just a little too hot. So that's simple and pretty. Then down below, I just simply put again in a pot of some just flowers and greenery, just to have a little more here growing. I think it looks very charming. And the thing here, we have our fish food in this, and my dad built that. It's a watermelon. My dad built that for me many years ago, and it's gone through all kinds of things, but it seems to sit out here with the fish food in it. And I painted it, but I think it's really kind of special. So here is a view from the corner over here on what that looks like. I probably eventually need to get all new cushions, but frankly, I haven't seen any in the store that just appeals to me. Because I tend to just really like the neutral colors and add my pop of color. Because this year I'm really into red, but in the past I've been into yellow, I've been into purple, you know, just different colors, pinks, blues. And so I like the neutral background of the furniture so that I can add whatever color I really want to with it. So that's my personal taste on things. But I think this corner looks very pretty. And the rugs right here, which I have one on the other side, I didn't point it out in our last video, but someone had 2 rugs and a whole bunch of other things out in front of their house marked free back last fall. And I picked them up and went, wow, they're in great shape. So I brought them home and put them here. I think they look nice. And especially the price is right. You can't beat free. So here's a view of it from out from this side of my pond. And I got a lot of weeds and stuff I need to take care of, but I'm terrible about weeding. Oh, I'm awful. But it sure is nice to sit out here and listen to the pond. But I think it looks very pretty over here. And I think it just has a nice look. I will be changing this out, and I can probably show you that here in just a few minutes when I get it finished. Okay, there it is. I think that looks much better now for my theme this year. The other was the orangey, peachy color, which was gorgeous last year. But I forgot to take it in the fall, and it sat out all winter, got crushed and faded, and I mean they're still okay flowers, but they're just not the color I'm doing this year. So I just added some more of the reds like this, which is still, I know these pink flowers I did reuse from it, but these ones hanging down I did get from Hobby Lobby. They were half price. I got them for like $2, and I got 3 of them to put in here. And then this is $1.47, I think, from Walmart on this one. And then the $3.49 one from Walmart, you know. And so I think they look really nice. It looks really pretty, and it just pulls in the look. I think it looks really nice. And then I just put some simple, just one in my pots that's right here by the front door, one on each side. And it just helps to frame this part of the garden. And you can see the trio of pots. The one here, the one over there, and that one. And that brings in the spot of red. And right now all that's in here is purple. And I think it's a really beautiful contrast, the purple. I like how it looks. Well, here's another angle of just how all of it looks. I think it's pretty. Well, I hope I was able to inspire you on ways you can decorate your front porch. Now, I'm doing mine in the old world style. I saw someone just recently, oh, hers was beautiful, but she was doing like a shabby chic. Oh, she just did a little sampling of it, and it was absolutely gorgeous. And I thought, oh, mine's pales in comparison. But actually, I started thinking about it. Well, yes, in a sense it does, but mine is a different, totally different style. And hers is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I loved it. I really thought it was absolutely gorgeous. And I would tell you, if you get a chance to look her up, I think she's fairly new to YouTube. Her name is Cottage to Courtyard. And I'm looking forward to seeing how she's going to completely show her patio front porch, or I don't know if it was her front porch or where it was, but she just showed a little bit of what she had done. And I was like, wow, that is gorgeous. Now, it's a totally different look. Hers is done with soft creams and I don't know what other color it was, like pinks and stuff, but it was not anything like mine. The style was just completely different, but it's worth checking out. It was beautiful. So give her a look-see if you get a chance to. And I think I am kind of done showing you what I have done on this side of the porch. And on another video, I will show the entry, the front door, and how I'm going to make that look. And then that one will show both sides and everything completed and finished. But I haven't done the front door area yet, and I will do that one in another video. So I hope this has inspired you to just look around at simple ways that maybe you can set up a patio or a front porch or something, back porch, I don't know, whatever, and see if you can create some just fun color. Now my flowers aren't going to die, but unfortunately they are not feeding the bees, and not my potted plants anyway. But these things will, right there. That's the Nepeta, and they are going to have an amazing purple flower here in a couple of days. And the iris does. And some of you might know this as burdock. And it's, most people think of it as a weed, and well, in a sense that it is. But it's also very healthy for you to eat. It helps to cleanse your blood and your liver, and so it's another one of those type of things that I will actually come out here, just tear a piece off and eat it. And in the midst of all my weeds and grass in here, I have, and they're not really blooming yet. Oh, hey, there's one that is right there. I have chives, and I'll take those chives and I'll put them with the burdock and just kind of eat them like a little rolled up little sandwich or something all by themselves. And they are very, very, very tasty. It's like, it reminds me of just a slightly bitter lettuce that you would get from the grocery store. I like it, but that is me. And then I have this wonderful rhubarb, so that'll be nice. That'll be coming very soon to harvest if I want to. I usually don't, though. I should. And then my white irises. Aren't they gorgeous? And they do have a beautiful smell to them. And my bench here. So, and of course I put the the kids' car seat that I no longer need, but I guess I might just throw it away because it's in bad shape and no one's going to want it, and you can't give it to the thrift store because they throw them away anyway, so I might as well. I have no need for it. I just sat it there while I was cleaning up over in there, and well, it got moved from one spot to another. But anyway, hey guys, thank you so much for watching, and you all take care, and God bless, and happy decorating.